Welcome to Vampyrs. Take me to a hospital. Continue. I am healthy.
Whoa, I feel giddy.
Oh, okay, so I didn't speak to the woman yet. Apparently, cool. Or...
Good evening, sir.
okay.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future.
Cute.
And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
We are not in fucking tents.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Don't we all? Sorry.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Cute. What about the management?
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office down again.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked
Is she the one behind
with.
you?
A clever and cheerful woman.
You
But-
really seem to admire her skills.
That's how you say it?
I'll go even further. If she was a man,
Yeah.
she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Hello? If she was a man? Okay.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Okay. So, it's good that I actually read the options now, because now I have to choose one. And I think, like a minute ago, that was the case also. That one, two options were here. Yeah, I should really not just go for the left one always. I should actually read what these are, because not all of these are, you know, you can choose this one, and then you can choose that one, and then you go back. No. You have nothing to prove. Nurse Brannigan is worried. Your attitude is irresponsible. She's worried.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
Fuck!
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse
Does Dr. read for
Brannigan's
you?
opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Yes! You are still exhausted. Okay, so this is good. Personal questions. Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbs.
So I have some more info about... Wait. Why did these two disappear? Hello? Ah, okay, that's why. Heh. 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 She's overqualified as a nurse, according to Corcoran Tippets. Is that actually his name? Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. He's convinced that Gwyneth Brannigan is overqualified. He's exhausting himself and refuses to stop working.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
That's a nice camera angle. Tippett praises you.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore.
Yes!
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
I don't know.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Okay, can I steal anything from you, sick people? A vampire's gonna do what a vampire's gonna do.
I'm not one to make wait, Doctor. I've patients to attend.
Oh, you're waiting for me? Okay. Too bad, because I'm gonna explore. Yes!
Reed, hurry up.
Shush! Wait, it's still...
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Oh,
Good
fuck.
evening.
Sorry.
Goodbye, nurse.
Come on, I don't have all night.
Shush! Trash can! Yes! Small bottles from trash cans. Mmm. My favorite. Wait, I cannot attack here. That's interesting. I'm clicking, but it doesn't do shit. What is this? Stay-at-home influenza, frequently complicated with pneumonia. To prevent any case of Spanish flu, stay at home. I don't think... Wait, why is he like that? Why did he... I don't get it.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
I cannot see shit. Boom. Boom. Why am I struggling? I was healthy just a moment ago. Symptomatology of the influenza epidemic. Oh. Sound scared me. Nothing I can steal. F, F, F. Yes! Thank you. Okay, cool. I need to heal myself. And again. Thank you. Okay, cool. Wait, oh, there's more! I was like, huh, why am I allowed to do that? Ah, he burped into my fucking face. Hello? Okay, yeah. F! Ow! No! Oh fuck. Fuck! Well, honestly, how the fuck do I use my gun? How the fuck do I pull it out? Whoa. No, that's where I came from. Yeah, come on. Okay, fine. Ow. No. No. Fuck! Dodge! Fucking hell, Yes. Good. Okay, cool. I know those two are still there. Really? How the fuck? No! I just wasted it. Fuck. How did I change? To fucking firearm. Okay, I'll honestly Google this shit because I don't know. Vampyr, change, weapons. It's a bit confusing. You can't do it from the inventory for some reason. You have to do it from the character panel. Click your currently equipped weapon and you see all your available options. Oh yeah, this is trash. This is trash as fuck. Okay, Yep. Okay. Oh, because it's two-hand. Okay, Yeah. Okay. So if I right click then yo, what the fuck are they eating? Wait, can I go quietly? Nah, the other one will see me. Oh. Oh! Let's go! Woo! Let's go! If it photography in the wallet. Photography of a smiling and loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa forever. New citizen investigation is available. Press that one to press tab, I mean, to open local investigations menu. Citizen investigations are displayed here, categorized by districts. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with left click, then access your map to locate the area to explore. Okay. I'm just looking at the map. I mean, not the map, the thingy on the top. Whatever. Okay. How do I use the other one though? I am a bit confused still. How do I equip this? I don't have bullets anymore, just one. Well, how... Pressing T and G does nothing, literally. Why is it even an option then? That's so weird. No, yes. Yes. And... yes, and... I have 0 bullets in this one, okay. Well, 1 bullet is better than 0, so ha, ha, ha. Okay, cool, I really don't know how this game works. I cannot change between those weapons. Or I can, I just have to Google it. Which is trash, cause why it's not fucking obvious. Yay! Shotgun shells! Okay, does it automatically load in? It does! Cool! That's what I like.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, mate. Where the fuck am I? Quarantine contagious disease. One shall enter or leave quarantine area without written of the local health authority. An authorized employee of the shall alter, destroy, or remove this card. Violating this regulation will be fined. So they like stuck these cards on on the houses that were contaminated. Yeah, quarantine influenza, keep out of this area by order of Board of Health, Health Officer John someone. Okay, can I go there? That way. I heard it. Wait, for real, where the fuck am I? I mean, I could easily open the map, I know. But I don't want to. Haha! Why use my brain when I can immerse into the game? Trash can! Oh, it's right here! Boom! Are you're not gonna? Okay. Well, easier for me. Oh, never mind. Yay! Okay, upping my health a teeny tiny bit. I see that I can go up there. Wait, there's more? Oh, this is where I came from. Okay. Okay, this is where I came from. Now I know where I am without pulling out my map. Where the fuck am I available? Not available, able to come up here? Tell me why. Okay. Well, that was weird. Alright. Bro. Again? Or am I just hearing voices by default? Is that it? No, I am not. Okay. Oh, that's a guard there. Or something of that kind. I hope the other one won't see me. Aha!
Watch out!
Haha! No! No! So wait. No, if I feed on them, does that make me a bad person? A bad vampire? I don't think so, because they want to kill me. So, no. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh my god. When do I have to do all this again? No. Hello? Can you like attack? Hello, don't scream into my fucking face. Alright, mate. That is not exactly what I wanted. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. No! Stop murdering me. Okay. Wow! Just die, bro. Just die, bro. Okay, that was annoying as fuck. I think I'd rather... use this one. And then use the sword off here. I cannot change to the fucking two-handed weapon, so... Or at least, I don't know. I don't seem to be able to change to that, so... There's that. I press G, nothing happens. I press T, nothing happens. Da, 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 da. Consumable? Okay, so these are switching melee weapons, which is amazing, because that is not what the game is telling me. Alright, Z and C. Oh, that's amazing! Fucking hell, man. I need new keys for that. I don't know. But Z and C are fucking not gonna do it. Alright, alright, alright. Tell me why. I'm so shit at this game. Give me your blood, thank you. No, 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 no. No taking it back. No taking it back! You bitch! Okay, yeah, this one didn't give me shit. Cool. Okay. Caught me, bruh. Just one by one, please. Ba, 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 ba. Hospital full. Due to influenza, this hospital can no longer take any patients. Hospital full, please go back home. Dracula. Ha 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 ha. Oh. Small bag of junk. Okay, so that's towards the hospital. District status serious? What do you mean? What do you mean by district status serious? Oh, there's gonna be a hidey place for me. Okay, I see it. I'm grave robbing. Taking out. Oh. Z? No. C? Yes. No. No. Damn it! Okay, I should not be going in like that. Apparently. Please. Please do not let me get back to that point. Oh, no! For fuck's sake, man. Why'd you have to do this to me? Fucking piece of trash. Can I dodge? Like, actually dodge? Okay, cool. No, I just fuck off. Why am I almost dead again? I do not get it. Why am I born with such low stamina? For real. Give me something. Give me something, man. Give me something I can work with. Sorry, I'm fucking triggered. As if you couldn't tell. Okay, cool. Amazing! Bro. How? How? How am I becoming worse and worse? Dude. Okay. I am pissed as fuck. I am pissed as fuck now. I may have to go for this one. Alright. Boy. Yep. Burn, bitch! Well, that did not really do anything. Oh, yes! Thank you. No! No! Bro! You don't have a fucking... Wait, hold up. Let me do something. No! Jesus Christ. Okay. Yes. Burn. No. No. I fucking hate everything. Okay. I gotta be more careful, because I do not have... bullets. I'm gonna just come and unlock... Okay, I did unlock this area, apparently. I am safe here. Hopefully.
It's locked, all right.
Fuck! Sorry.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead. Are you a doctor too? Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Let's trade.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No
Damn.
soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too.
Just because it's Indian?
Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face
Yeah.
my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
A funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing. and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved.
Huh, about that.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
No,
What kind of goods?
I don't think
With
so.
the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No, I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
So you're ready to die?
No, I'm not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidam.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man,
No.
but I like to think otherwise.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse.
Yeah.
And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
No, I don't agree with that.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
This formula written on a piece of paper seems complex and needs to be analyzed. I have 82. Codeine. Hello? Oops. Okay. Heh. Heh. Okay.
It's locked.
Give me that key! I do want to buy that formula though.
Good evening.
Please show me.
Of course.
Thank. Huh? I cannot even read it? Damn. I'm sorry, but I'm robbing the fucking dead. Oh lord. Wait, where did that shit go? Dear love, I finally found the missing money for the fee asked by the ambulance driver to bring you to the hospital. Don't worry about nothing now except getting better, for I took care of everything. I asked some of our neighbors, and they told me that this Mr. Hooks is something of an honest crook. He may ask for extra money in exchange for a bed, but the bed is then guaranteed. I'm sorry I refused to pay first, and I realize now that the important thing is that you get better soon. The Pembroke Hospital is a good place, I heard, despite the bad behavior of this Milton Hooks. Ooh. I promise you that everything is okay now. I'll see you in your clean bed as soon as possible. With fondest love, Nicolay. Milton runs rackets on some of the Pembroke's patients. Pembroke. Only if I could read. That would be amazing. Why am I hearing voices? Yet again. In the name of mercy, they depend on you. Nurses are needed now. Inquired the nearest Labor and National. Let me in!
I cannot enter.
Fuck. Okay, I really don't want to fight. Please do not. Do not bring me any enemies. I'm tired of fighting. I'm bad at it. I don't like this. Ooh.
It's locked, all right.
Okay, I'm gonna sell the watch to him now. Maybe I can get some more money. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a lot to explore. Actually, I might not sell it to him right away. Prevent disease, careless spitting, sneezing, coughing, spread influenza. Spread by droplets sprayed from nose and throat. Do not cough in public. Or cover your fucking mouth, nose. Oh, okay, I know where I am now. I do want to go to the other side of this bridge. Enter at your own risk. Haha! Okay, I will not enter then. To the citizens of London, curfew, official health warning. Shut up. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from that time until 5 a.m. Until further notice, a citywide curfew had been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. Due to the curfew not opened after 9 p.m. I will not go in there. I will not go in there right now, because I do not want to fight. I'm just taking out trash from the trash can. Okay, it was literally what I just read. Cool. Okay. We can go.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
Shush.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit.
Yeah.
I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Dang!
Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
No. He knows me more than I know him.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Okay.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Oh, it's him.
Doctor,
Goodbye, Doctor.
Sorry. I did not recognize you from behind.
the patients are not fools. They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
Good
Here's a
evening,
new
Dr.
one.
Tippett.
No, it's him!
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Bro, I am so bad. Yoink. Stealing right in front of his face. Nothing. Oops.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Let's go! Hello.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's
Can't
the
you
pain,
see?
sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Oh.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about.
No.
Wouldn't blame you.
You
No.
don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak,
Oh.
but be assured I'm smiling inside.
Oh.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
That's fair.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir.
Oh.
No offense.
Oh.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
A giant morgue disguised as a hospital. Those Pembroke
Yeah.
days.
Damn,
Oh.
the pain. It's here again.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice
Yeah.
and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You're a hero or a fool.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Wet boot boys, huh?
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show. With
I
the assistance
found
of her
him.
minion, Booth Digby.
I found Clay.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom, yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
That's fair.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really. But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're
Yep.
preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
That's not gonna pay.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're
You
in
mind
good
if I
hands
finish the
here.
job?
Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
She's Gwyneth, right? I think so.
Damn. The pain. It's there again.
Yes.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed.
Damn, she's
the new
beautiful.
surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
Okay.
You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Me too. We have something in common.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Cotard syndrome.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Yes. Yeah, I just googled it, and they do say that Cotard syndrome is a relatively rare condition that first was described by Dr. Jules Cotard, I don't know how to pronounce his name, sorry, in 1882. Cotard syndrome comprises any one of a series of delusions that range from a belief that one has lost organs, blood, or body parts, to insisting that one has lost one's soul or is dead. That's interesting. I never heard of that before.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Wouldn't you know?
Who are these enemies you mentioned?
No
Can you
investigation.
describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Yeah, I do see.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I'm not sure feeding into her delusions is the right choice. But I'm also not sure if she's really a vampire like me or not. Are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Okay, he's a new
I
one.
believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Okay, bitch. First of all,
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But
Yeah.
I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
better change it. Don't want a bitch. Yeah.
There is no
Says.
need for such animosity between us.
Please, someone help.
Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Oh, fuck off!
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Okay.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
I've saved many lives. Knowledge is our main weapon. No reason to justify my actions for you. I will not say this. I think he knows that I saved many lives, so I will go with this one.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
But he said it as if I killed those patients to get more information. Or to, like, do testings on their bodies.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
Dang, she's
I don't think
beautiful
we've been
too.
Introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Pippa.
Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
She's the one in the letter. Yeah, with him. Associated with him. Yeah, this one. No? Not this one. No. Okay, sorry, it's the photo. Yeah. Milton and Pippa forever.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Get a grip!
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
I don't want to say it to her, but I kinda want to see what will happen.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
That's fair.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
Change your attitude! No!
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter.
No worries, no
I'm
worries.
just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Yeah, no need to. You're good.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual. Especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned. Milton is not the chatty type.
That's fair.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Milton's reputation is mediocre among his colleagues. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Thank you.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Oh yeah, that's where I came from. Hello, patients. It is me, the vampire doctor, who will save you from suffering anymore, because I will eat you. Sorry.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Oh, it's her. Nothing.
Thank you.
I'm quite busy right now.
Oh, it's him.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. They never face me, so I don't know who they are.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable.
I am.
And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility.
Oh.
My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both
Fucking
want the best for
Aykroyd.
me, but there's a lot of pride there.
Yep.
Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails. not flesh and bones.
Yeah.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Pembroke Hospital, 2nd of November. My dear children, sorry I did not write to you before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you are Harvey Fiddick's children. You remember Robert Chadwick? The big guy with the mustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring? Go see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore for now, but we'll figure out something as soon as I'm out. Don't worry, everything will be fine and as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors have fixed my arm, I got a new hit. I'm gonna steal. Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Doc.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Goodbye.
I will not let you down, my boy. So many deaths.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Wait. I don't know. No, I don't. No. I don't know anything about him. I will not give him anything right now.
I will see you later.
Okay. Whew.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest then.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
What are you doing in your life?
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Let's go!
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any
Oops,
needed
burp.
medical expenses.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
She questions the Pembroke Hospital's efficiency.
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude.
Milton!
And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
Oh!
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Yeah. Pippa, how dare you?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Okay, I am pretty sure that the game will not make... wait, so... I'm pretty sure that if I choose to ask this guy for more information, the game will not make his condition worse. So that's the only reason why I'm doing this.
Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Doctor.
Otherwise, I would not be doing it.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Otherwise, I would not make him talk.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful, I'd rather not talk.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Well, you will.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Is your mother bothering you?
Is your mother bothering?
What?
As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor.
Oh.
But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Oh.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured, you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
How
So painful.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Finally, it's dark or whatever.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Oh, baby. Okay.
I have to go.
This
Don't waste
hospital
your
seems
time
to
with
be
me.
falling apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
That's a mood. Pippa! I've heard bad things about you. Oh, beautiful women here. A bat. I'm coming.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Who's spying on Thelma? Okay, no, first of all, I will do this. Where is Peppa?
It's here again.
Good. Oh. Okay, I have been here. Oh, alright. Come on, go in there. Let's come back then. It's a big ass hospital. Okay. Oh. Birmingham, 27th of October. Hello, sis! How are things in the big city? Here in Brum, things are not so good. It seems the flu is here again, and we have many new cases of infection in the neighborhood. Do you remember Miss Scheller, the old drinking hag from the 3rd floor? She passed away 2 days ago, and her flat is already occupied again. Jeez, you would have to pay me a huge amount of money to go sleep in the bed in which a woman died of the flu just a few hours ago. Yeah. Sorry I did not take time to quickly answer your last letter. Between taking care of little Paul, Mom, Dad, and my job at the factory, I rarely find time to write to my favorite sister. By the way, my son says hello to his auntie Pippa. You should see the little bugger. Already driving me mad. And Mom says you bring back some of those marvelous cakes the next times you come back home. In your last letter, you told me you thought about quitting your job at the Pembroke Hospital. I have to tell you, Pip, you better think twice. There are always jobs at the factory, but wages are shit, and it's as boring as a day without a shag. Oh, I have a new fiance, and no, I'm no slut, you moral bitch, you. So if you really want to quit and do something more useful than counting the dead every morning, maybe you better stay in London and join the band you told me about. The Guard of Priven. Oh, something like that? Never heard of them, but if they are, like you said, some sort of civil militia... I don't know how to pronounce it. Militia? I don't know. Trying to make a difference, then maybe it's a good choice for you. Just be sure to let the others go in front. That's how my poor Billy got kicked in France, by leading too many patrols. Bloody war. Anyway, come back as soon as you can and give me all the good news before that. I'm your affectionate sister, Lucy, Paul, Mom and Dad. Yep, new hint. Pippa is thinking about quitting the Pembroke Hospital. And she says the beds for patients who can pay. Which is a kind of a bish move. Are you new?
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Fuck.
Dr. Reed.
You're not new.
Goodbye, Doc.
Ba, 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 ba.
Not now.
Dr. Swansea. What do you mean, not now?
Please come back later.
That is very, very, very sus. Nothing I can steal. That is unfortunate. Whoa. $6,000 XP. Oh. Doctor. Patient Thomas Elwood, male, age 28, followed by Dr. Tippett's status convalescence. Huh? I don't know what that is. Date of admission September 16th. Yeah. The patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the cicatrized tissues show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could it be a case of persisting nerve damage? The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Oh. Could it be the case of guilt of the survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as a punishment for not dying for his comrades? Thomas feels responsible for his disfiguration during the war. Bottle of cheap gin, hello? Somebody's having fun at work, it seems. Oh, that's my office. I will not go in there right now. Thank you very much.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, it was just the reflection. Pippa! Come here, you little shit!
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
Be proud of what you've achieved. Patients need you. This is unacceptable!
But you're doing something important here. For all the patients who need your help.
We save lives, sure. Each time we send a cured patient home, it's a relief beyond words. But since the epidemic, I feel so powerless.
Pippa has felt useless as a nurse since the beginning of the epidemic. Okay. Wait, there was something more.
To become
But you're doing...
We say...
Wasn't there something more? Okay, cool.
Goodbye.
Okay, I cannot go there. We'll go up them. Never mind, I will not. Okie dokie. I will go up that way then. Haha. Never mind. First floor, okay. Alright.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Article on econs. It is a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits of the scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few... What the fuck is down there? The subtitles. Oh, I'm hearing the people chatter. A few vampires, or econ, I don't know, as they prefer to call themselves. Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions, but the trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. I don't know. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I have seen a vampire move so quickly it is almost as if he had vanished just to reappear somewhere else. Like my teleportation skills. The human eye cannot follow their movements when they act so quickly, but it is not a teleport, damn it, or dematerialization. It is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribute which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also noticed that such speed seems to exhaust them and that they are bound to physical limitations. Mesmerism. One of the most powerful abilities a vampire can deploy is the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. A vampire can bend a mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind, damn. A vampire I interviewed even told me the more a subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture their target's psyche. Yikes. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master and that the result could vary wildly from one subject to another. Implant a false memory, erase a painful one, the possibilities are endless and frightening. I wonder if that could be an option, at least, to cure one of these patients, to like erase a painful memory and then they'll boom be cured. That would be interesting as fuck. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all. Hello? Stop doing that. Concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This urge, this need for blood may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind him, since its smell and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around them, inside warm bodies, through walls, on a supposedly killing weapon, etc. The same vampire even told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill. Damn, that's fascinating. And that in some cases he can even sense diseases, infected clothes, or even items in the room. If this is true, it could have so many medical applications it almost beggars belief. That's wild.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Well, get water.
The flower's dying.
Yeah.
It needs water.
Yeah, but I cannot bring it water. Yoinks, they left money for me. I'm gonna sleep next to a skeleton then. Oh man, I wanna get the flowers some drinks. Fatigue. You first need to analyze the components you found to unlock new recipes. Oh, okay. Treatment for cold, bronchitis, and pneumonia. That's cool. Regenerate 300 health points instantly, then 150 health points over 15 seconds. I do want to get these though. I need the quinine. I don't know. Well, where do I get that from?
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
I did not cut him off. I wanted to wait for him to finish exactly for that, and he still cut himself off. Dr. Swansea's message. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal after all. I also gave orders to let you rest and for the stuff to never enter your room. Hello? Thank you. You will be able to sleep all day without being disturbed and work at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice there's an open window with the scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. Oh, thank you. Imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must... I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. Be assured I'll do whatever I can help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. Oh, I'm glad I met you. These dark times we are all presently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. Yours sincerely, Edgar Griffith Swansea. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I have discovered about econ in the last few years. Feel free to read about it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. Ah, he's adorable. That's so cute. Okay, I cannot get the fatigue thingies though. And there was someone else. An unknown person. But they disappeared now. I wanna look for them. Dr. Tippett, Dr. Strickland, and Dr. Ackroyd.
It's locked.
Oh, yeah. Figured. Thelma? Wait, really? Unknown.
It's locked.
Oh, okay.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result.
My blood and soul. They belong to you.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, it's
I'm
Milton.
Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
Quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh, hello. Okay, first of all, these things.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Your mediocre reputation.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in.
Oh.
I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. The question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin color that bothers you?
No.
Not at all, Milton.
Good.
Yeah, we already knew that, so okay.
Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Thank.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Oh my god, how much damage! And how much money. Command handle part, trigger part, handle part, powder. I do want to buy that shotgun though. Wait, 7 per part? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Okay, 101. I need 315. Oh, of course, I can buy it back for fucking 63. Alright.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Investigation succeeded, yay!
This is no time for self.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Goodbye, nurse.
Wait, can I ask Pippa about their relationship now, though?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Pippa.
Yeah.
I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes. Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
No, I don't
have
want
no
to.
intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
That's fair.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead.
Bro!
Will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
Cynicism will not save you. Put a price on hope. Yeah.
You put a price on hope. This goes against everything you swore to uphold as a nurse.
Report me then, Dr. Reed. Report the little nurse and keep on lying about the surgical errors, the wrong dosages and diagnostics that we all covered for the sake of our colleagues.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Good evening.
Evening.
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful.
She is.
Living proof that there's hope for me.
Someone sees Thelma Hawcroft as living proof that there is hope for him. She's mentally disturbed.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Aww.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
Huh?
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells.
Oh.
It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
That's rough.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans. And it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Fuck! No!
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Okay, so far I have been fucking amazing with these choosing thingies.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I bet.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Good.
I'll leave.
Okay, don't think there's anything else I can ask from Rakesh. Is there?
Good evening.
Yeah.
Please show. Of course.
Antitussive drug, often used to ease the pain and coughing. Do I get these illegally? Cause yeah, this guy needs it. Cured treatment for fatigue, but I cannot make it. Okay, I'ma just go rest in my room. If I could only find it. Maybe I can ask something
Good evening, Doctor.
New from him. No, amazing.
Goodbye.
Cool. Was there something here? No.
I'm busy right now.
Gotta go to that man. But it disappears. Fuck. Oh, that way. Okay. The fuck out the stairs. There. Ah! Hello!
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
Cute.
I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
Flattery is useless. Research is exhausting. I'm glad to have you.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical.
Blood transfusion have not been successful yet.
You may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
Because the other one's
if
dickhead.
Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed.
Good.
Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury.
Yep.
He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Wait, yo. What's the word? I got confused between this guy and the guy with the deformed face or burnt face. Wife died during the war, or will not be able to feed his family as long as his arm is still injured or is blaming himself for his injury.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires,
Good.
hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
I think the truth lies in the middle ground between these two.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I'm quite...
I don't care.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
That's good.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Trust your judgment, you will assume the consequences.
If you are going to lead this surgery, I'm trusting you to assume the consequences of your actions, whatever the result.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed.
Good.
There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
Oh, wait, sorry. Okay.
Thank you.
I want to talk to the guy again.
Always knew the words to calm.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
I don't know, why is this still
Goodbye for now.
like that?
Like a book. I never could keep anything from her.
I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Okay, let's just rest to evolve. Okay, let's just sleep right now and continue from there. Fuck. Okay. I do need these. I have 3 points? Yes. Increase my health. Because it's shitty. Good. Blood barrier. You create an invisible barrier, absorbing direct damage until it fades or is destroyed. Or block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. You perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. Toggle. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible to most enemies. Moving in this state will drain more stamina. You will exit the shadows if you attack or dodge or when your stamina is empty. I don't need that right now. You throw a spear made of blood which can pass through enemies in front of you. Hard biting. Increase the damage inflicted when using biting combat. Increase your life generation. Regeneration, sorry. You can now carry 3 serums on you. Increase number of bullets. Increase your blood absorption using biting combat. Increase your blood capacity. I think this one. And also this one. Okay. That's a lot of points. $500, okay. I think that's all. It should be good.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete,
White coat.
I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? The flower's dying. It needs water.
Yes, but where do I get the water? I wanna upgrade this one, I think. I do not have 3 common handle parts. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna cheat again because I really want to water that flower. I'm gonna Google it. How to water flower. Water the plant! Yes! It wasn't just me. It wasn't just me who wanted it. It's actually easy. and getting done will earn you the ultra-rare Life is Unstrange trophy. Well, I'm playing on Epic, so I do not get any trophies. Head to the Whitechapel. You'll unlock Whitechapel as a part of the story, and it's best not to go there until you're at least level 18 or so, as it's filled with level 20 enemies. Okay. Okay, I'm level 6, so I'm gonna have to water the plant a bit later. Sorry.
I not want to make wait, Doctor. I've patients to attend.
The fuck you want?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
Thank you.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse. It's locked. I cannot enter.
Yeah, I guess nothing changed here, so... Can I go in Swansea's room, though?
Not now.
Guess not. Okay.
It's locked, all right.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation.
So the spying on Thelma thing leads me somewhere here. Oh, okay. Hehe. Hehe.
Oh my God!
Hey. No? Oh, the other one was dead too. Survey mission. 25th of October, from Guard of Privon Command Post to East End Patrols. Objective Vampire Activity Hospital Survey Investigate. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital, London East End. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech. Then report directly back to us and we will decide what action should be taken. Was suspected by Privon agents to be a real vampire. Right. There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay. I guess I'm good to go. Find the local command post of the Guard of Privon. Oh no, I ain't gonna go there, man. Yeah, okay, so this is this is the Whitechapel where I met with level 20 enemies when I was like level 5 or 4. Amazing. Oh lord. Okay, so I have to put this mission on the back burner then. Let's check this one instead. Go to the pharmacy. An unknown person. Hello.
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats.
Oh.
Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Poor
Don't
rats.
be ashamed, Mr. Blight.
His phobia of rats prevented him from rescuing his missing friend.
Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
Do I sense roommate vibes?
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
No thanks, sir. Unless you're able to get rid of every rat in London.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Doc.
Oops, sorry. I caught him off. Okay. That is Lockhead. Oswald. I found him. I cannot enter though.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, wait, can I teleport there? Oh, yes. Okay. There's someone there. He's level 8 though. What the fuck is he doing? Haha! Whoa! I can do that too! Let's go! The fuck did he want to do here? Hi, rats. No!
This is despicable.
That's not what I wanted! That's not what I wanted! I want to open the trash can, not eat the rats! No! Poor rat. I'm so sorry. I did not do that on purpose. Oh. I'm so sorry, rat. Mm. 1918 for a country, for our
I cannot enter.
Wait. The Vampire Club? Do you think vampires hide in the dodgy areas and the hovels of London? No! They hide in the highest clubs and fancy houses of the West End. I know for a fact that some of them rule the empire in secret. They have a club. They have public figures. They have balls and fancy parties. Oh yeah, I met another ball nut. Okay. They aim to control the country and our destinies. We must reveal them for what they are. Greedy enemies of mankind, born into this world to bring us all into the eternal darkness of hell. You know them, but you don't dare to pronounce their names. I will soon. And now everybody in London will know the name of the Vampire Club. Clarence Crossley. For more information, please contact me directly. His story of Ascalon. The story. What the fuck? I really want to do the fatigue. But I do not know how to get the quinine. Okay, think I got everything here, so let's head out. Oh, yes! Let's go! Let's go! Wait, I don't have sodium hypochlorite solution. Fuck! How do I get that? Fuck! I thought that thing was the only thing I needed. Damn it! Okay. No, I will not eat a rat. I did not want to in the first place. Okay. Yeah. Fuck, he will see me. Okay, he will not. But the other one will. Okay, no. Haha! Haha!
Bloody leech!
Haha! I am not so bad after all at this game. Why do they want to enter houses though? It's so weird. I mean, not enter, like literally break in houses. Oh. I don't think I will go in there. I don't think I will. Potassium per... Hello? Level 13! Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm not here. Can I teleport? No. Okay, I will not risk it. I'll just go back and come back here some other time when I'll be a bit bigger boy of a bit bigger boy than level 6. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, your friend is literally like here, somewhere. I cannot come this way though. Oh wait, do I have to teleport from the bridge? Down there? That's why I was thinking. Let's try that. If I can maybe teleport from the bridge to that part that I need. Okay, now they're not here. Fuck. Oh, I don't think I can. I think I have to kill him first.
This is no place for you, sir. Are you bloody stupid? Stupid fucking beast!
Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Oh. Okay. That really is not a place for me then. Fuck. Oh, come on. Okay, I will not enter there.
Leech spotted! Watch out!
Oh! No, 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 no! I want to bite! Yes. Good. No, there you go. Okay, so, but if I die... Okay, I still keep my hideout, apparently. So I don't have to discover these again. I just had to kill them again. Which is good. That... Or... Okay, cool. Haha! Oof. Okay. Okay, yeah, I did take everything here. And I do have this. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Sodium hypochlorite solution. Okay. Then I have to put this mission on hold. The pharmacy mission. Because I cannot get there right now. I also have to put this one on hold. So yeah, I have to go with the main mission. Huh. I'm tired of your shit, Clay. What the fuck did you do? all the bloody dogs are gossiping about my husband has just got that stupid kid. How many times did I tell you to count to 20 before drawing your blade? How can we expect to do proper business and have people obey if you keep on killing everyone who dares cross your name? Now, rumor says some blokes from the dead's family are looking for you, and one of them even swore to kill you. Don't come home tonight. I've seen strange men patrolling on the streets. They may be some commie militia or something like that sent to arrest you. Go to a safe place for a few days. Maybe go to a hospital or Whitechapel. Make yourself useful for once by checking if any business could be settled over there. When the situation is calmer, I'll send a wet boo boy so that you know to come back, Edwina.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I don't think... Yeah, okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother.
Oh.
Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Clearer murdered the brother of the man who tried to kill him.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
Okay.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
Well, with ungrateful shitholes like you, yeah.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly.
Ew.
Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude. Like that.
I'm gonna fucking murder you.
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say. Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
Prepare to die soon. You must all pay the price. Justice will find you.
The police may be slow, but they will find you eventually.
Well, how come you didn't turn me in then? Nah, Doc. I figure you have something to hide so you can't ask the coppers for help.
Fuck me.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Do you want it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox. I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give you directions, but I'll be surprised if you manage to find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
A lucky charm. I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Please, I feel sick. Get over here now.
Let's try to get this one done. Okay, never mind me then. Alright, I'm gonna go for the main mission then.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me.
Oops. Yay.
It's locked.
Not yay. Oh. Hmm. I know it's there. Have I been here? I have. I remember this wall. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's just go. The old morgue. I don't like the sound of that. Hello. Oh Jesus. I'm scaring myself. Even. Yeah. Oh, okay. I did not mean to do that. Well, at least, yeah, now I can go inside from this side. Nope. That's the hospital. It's so weird that it does this one. Like a whole ass loading screen. Okay. Oh, okay. This is the same office. Down. Wow. Amazing instructions. Or informations, rather. So weird that I can hear them but not sense them with my vampire senses. Yep. I'm gonna have to approach it slow. Boom, bitch! Aha!
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop.
Oops.
Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Oops.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Yes. Okay. Wait, why did you pull out? Oh, that's why. Fuck. Yes.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Okay, nothing I can read. Cool. Water-rich blood sample. Blech. Okay. Whoa! Wait, was it her? I didn't see. I couldn't see it properly. Do not come back.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not our blood.
Haha. Oops. Okay, the other one there. So... Okay, nothing here. Uh-oh. Okay, didn't see me, cool. Ha! Ha-ha! I'm a master now. I'm a vampire master. Yes. Death report Samuel Connor. Fast progressing pneumonia by virus induced pulmonary consolidation, Spanish influenza. Dr. Corcoran Tippett, Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Okay.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Okay, let's do that.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
Yeah, I did say that he was a fisherman.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death.
Oh.
And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Yeah. Medical error cost Mr. Connor his life.
It's locked.
Fuck. Knife. No! Just acquired a new type of offhand weapon. Equip it and press directly to absorb blood. Ooh. Oh, wait, what? Sorry, I made that fucky wucky. It's the same. Kind of want to use the hacksaw though. Okay, this one. Yeah. Oh, it's a two-handed weapon, so that's okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Oh shit, there's a lot of doors. Okay, this is where I just came from. Cool. I cannot go there. Oh, what the fuck is that? Switch to walking. Whoa! Oh! That's crazy! That's crazy! No, 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 wait. Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck. Crazy. No, 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 no.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Yeah, so I drink my own. Okay, cool.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
So he was some sort of boss. So, I mean, this was some sort of boss battle. But I cannot get any information of him, so... okay. That's why I'm able to teleport. Because it's blacked in both ways. Okay. An enigmatic formula. Have components to craft a medicine treatment for fatigue. Let's go! I do need more of... Oh, okay, I don't have sodium thingy. Cool. No, I don't think I will. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I have explored everything here. Yeah, come on, bro. Just ran in there. Oh, fuck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nah. Haha, I stole his watch. Oh no. Fuck. My bad. Yay, now this is healthy too. Okay. I didn't want that loading screen again. Yeah, I know this, but why do I need this right now?
Good evening.
Good evening.
I don't think there's... yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh, but I do have to tell her about those people.
Good evening, Miss Howe.
I need blood, Doctor.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a... Vampire. Here in London.
Yes, and it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
I'll leave you, Mistress.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, Doctor.
Dr. Reed.
Well, well, well.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks. Maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
What?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Yeah, I mean, sadly, at one point or another, I think all doctors accidentally cause people's deaths. Not because they want to kill them, but, I mean, you know, they're people. They make errors.
Goodbye, Doc. Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotion to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
I can't say I approve of what you did. But as a field surgeon, I know that some situations require you to bend the rules.
I'm not proud of what I've done, but to contain the epidemic must be our priority, so we can't afford to lose Dr. Tippett.
Wait, so I can choose, I guess. Can I? Can I choose for real? No. Oh, okay. There, yeah. Choose what to do with Dr. Tippett. Tippett, sorry. Dr. Tippett. Trust Gwyneth Brannigan and cover Dr. Tippett's error. Or cover Dr. Tippett's in exchange for his resignation. In exchange? No. But I don't understand the first option, because... Oh, if he does the resignation by himself. Yeah. I trust Gwyneth with it. I don't think... I mean... How do I say it? Like, Miss... What the fuck is the word for it? Misdiagnosing, that's it. Misdiagnosing patients, like, especially if it was his first and only time so far. Like, dude, these things happen, sadly. And yeah, maybe I wouldn't be on this stance if it was about me, or if it was, I mean, I would be dead then, but if it was about my relatives or a close friend of mine. But even then, I think deep in my heart, I would know that doctors are people, they make mistakes, and if their intentions were good, then, I mean, I don't see why couldn't Dr. Tippett continue his job, so...
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's, shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippett is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippett must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you found out.
Well, he already did. Wait, what? I got money? What? Oh, okay, I got money, and then... Okay, cool.
Goodbye, nurse.
What if I still wanna talk to him after this? Your brother!
Good evening.
Doctor...
Okay, I cannot.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Okie dokie. Investigate citizens' actions. Wait, one of them.
Good evening.
Dr.
Yeah, but I have just talked with him.
Goodbye, Doctor.
I'm done with him. That was weird. Okay.
It's locked, all right.
It is not.
Good evening, Mr. Gott.
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
Yes.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Yay.
I have to go now, sir. But
Recovering! Yay! What's that guy outside, though? Hello?
Yes, Doctor?
Oh.
exactly how bad is the supply situation here at Pembroke?
It really depends. Dr. Swansea deftly works his society contacts for monies, but with the quarantine, well, we're in God's hands.
Please, could you point me in the direction of the morgue?
You have been there.
It's the large boarded up...
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in disaster. I've witnessed many a colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
That's all for now.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of the citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. A rat in the hospital.
You always knew the word.
Good evening.
Good
You mean
evening.
him?
Is there anything else that's bothering?
I'm all right.
Goodbye.
Okay, it's not him then.
Reads me like a book.
I'm so tired.
I never could keep anything
Will this
from
shift
her.
never end?
Good evening.
And good evening.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I will not let you down, my boy.
How do I get there? Citizens' blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level below and choose wisely. But I don't want to. What the fuck, man? Leave me alone with that. Yeah, I cannot talk to her. Okay, cool. That was really useful.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Anything to say to me?
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Yeah, I agree.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
Good for you.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see this city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
I'd like to see...
Wise choice.
Oh, I have almost the money for it. Okay, yeah, she's in that room, so I Can still not go in there. Move!
I cannot enter.
Sag.
Hello again.
Okay.
Goodbye. Good evening. Goodbye for now.
Disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Oh, he's upstairs, okay. And there's nothing I can tell her, right?
Good evening.
Okay, cool.
I'll leave.
Okay, no need to fucking strut away from me. Okay. Finally, I can enter his room.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Here's Johnny.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
This is no gift. I'm a living paradox. I am.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
We need each other. Let's apologize. Yeah, I think he didn't do anything bad.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Yeah.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Do you need something?
I have just...
Then ask away.
You mentioned something about a secret society. A brotherhood, if I recall. Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years. We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observers.
That explains your nightly wanderings about the docks and the questions you ask.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events in motion.
Yet you don't fear me. And still, You know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
Ouch.
Since you seem quite the expert on vampires, what could you tell me about my condition and how it came about?
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know. Forget the myths, the hackneyed scrawlings, and the penny dreadfuls. They do not scratch the surface of the truth you now find yourself in.
Must I take a life to live?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
The sun. The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke, and my skin blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged, but it will not destroy you.
Yeah, just the fucking soldiers like 5 times at the beginning of the stream.
Since I'm the one working for you, what should I know about Pembroke Hospital?
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here, as well as provide health care.
Where do we stand today?
Oh, to be honest, we cope on a day-to-day basis. The first wave of the Spanish flu last summer took us by surprise. We lack many of the basic necessities needed.
What do you expect of me?
What we need is hope. You were a soldier. This is a war. This white coat's still a uniform. We fight to help the poor, the sick of the East End, the forgotten.
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory, William Bishop, I believe, was he a vampire?
He was a Skald, technically speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something else.
How do Skalds come into existence?
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
Just for clarity, what differences are there between myself and a Skald?
A Skald is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
Okay, thank you.
We'll see each other again soon, Edgar.
Yoink. Pembroke Hospital, 4th of August. Dear Dr. Swansea, I will be glad to manage the temporary morgue as soon as it's opened. As I have already told you, I was a doctor during the war and I will be glad to serve my country again. I know it is not the same being a physician for the dead as it is for the living, but I believe it is important to welcome and take good care of our departed too. Rest assured, I will do my best to fully perform this new duty to the best of my ability. Concerning the questions of my qualifications, I'm sorry I can't give you anything more valuable than my parole. I swear to you that my regiment made me a doctor during the war and that I saved many lives. If my word is not enough, you can contact the military administration to verify my experience and skills. They will confirm that even if I never followed any medical studies, the war taught me what a doctor really needs to know. Always sincerely, Rakesh Chidana, former doctor. Rakesh has been appointed as a medic by mistake. I did not take that out from this letter, but apparently... Okay. Yoink. Pembroke Hospital, 25th of October. Dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you of my deepest reservations concerning the Dr. Thorough Strickland and Harvey Fiddick case. Mr. Fiddick has been hospitalized after severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arm if not treated adequately. Dr. Strickland claims that the surgical procedure may save the man's arm completely. I say it may also sever its functions for good if complications arise. Our young colleague is an audacious and daring surgeon who might prove a great professional in a few years, but for now he lacks the skills to perform such a risky procedure. Need I remind you of the mistakes he made in the past? Since Dr. Strickland refuses to listen to me, I strongly advise you to forbid him to perform such a hazardous experiment. Very respectfully, Dr. Waverly Ackroyd. Yeah, his medical skills have been questioned in the past. Interesting. Rare species of vampires. As a scholar and exegete of ancestral writings, I would never insist enough about the importance of taking legends and ancient folklores into account when searching for hints about hidden or lost secrets. A common mistake is to take what we know for an established truth and use it to discard any contradictory material. For example, we must consider the possibility of undiscovered species of vampires and the necessity to rethink what we see as the established truth about the various types of immortals based on what we know and what we gather through time. For how many centuries did we consider that vampire was the vernacular term for what we had learned to call econ, until the day four explorers of the Brotherhood found proof in Siberia that Volkods were a lupine type of vampire? We considered these creatures to be linked to the mythological werewolf. Now we know it is not true. What about the rest? What about the Rakshasa from my homeland? What about the Chinese Jiangxi? Jiangxi? I don't know. Or the Peuchen of southern Chile. And without even leaving the beautiful Great Britain, what about the stories about bat-shaped women sometimes seen flying around St. James' Church in Louth? What about the creature only identified as a disaster in some obscure testimonies, which tried to destroy London in 1666 by spreading plague all around the city? What about the Nimrod, the mythical figure of a restless vampire hunter, sometimes described by ancestral British icons as a legendary huntsman who only feeds on his prey's blood and could go unnoticed amongst the immortals and immortals? I tell you, my brothers, we never can be too sure of what we could find, if only we could forget for a few minutes that what we're supposed to already know. From Unveiling in the Night by Usher Toltree, Primate of St. Paul. Amazing. Okay, nothing here. Alright. Oh, that's not a door. Okay, bye-bye. Oh fuck, this is not the door I wanted to go to.
It's locked, all right.
Okay, I think I will just come here. But what do you mean by investigate citizens' actions? He not doing anything. Oh, okay. This is where I can come and go undetected. Cool. Alright. Wait, don't I have... Yeah, this one. Needs to be analyzed. Don't I analyze here? Apparently not. I don't know why doesn't it offer for me to analyze it, but okay. So yeah, I just realized that if I were to want to improve my level, or like, you know, level up quickly, I need to drain these people's bloods because I'll have 3,200 XP. Oh. Like 500, 2,600. So, how about... No. I don't want to do that. And I'm really hopeful that I don't have to do that. So... Yeah, okay. I will go to the mother. First. To see what the eye is about.
It's locked.
It is not.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you heard rumors of blackmail going on in this hospital?
Dr. Reed, are you trying to take advantage of me?
Of course not, Mrs. Goswick. I'm just curious.
Well, go be curious somewhere else, please.
Lol.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
I have other concern.
Okay.
Good. Good evening, Miss.
I'm okay.
Have you heard rumors about blackmail in this hospital?
No.
That's all. No.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to.
Okay, cool.
Do you need any...
Thank you, Dr. Reed, but you've done it.
I have to go now, sir.
I'm alright. Waste your time with me.
Okay.
I'm quite...
Have you heard about any blackmail going on in this hospital?
Blackmail? Nonsense.
Thank you.
So why is he asking around about a blackmail? I don't understand that.
May I help?
What can you tell me about the epidemic, Nurse Crane? I've been out of touch since I've come back to England.
Everyday folk don't know how bad it is. The papers certainly won't tell them. Not as long as the war is raging on, anyway.
News on the front stated that the Spanish flu was under control, at least in Britain.
It seemed to be for a while, but that was only last summer. It returned with a vengeance just over a month ago.
What can you tell me about our patients here at Pembroke?
This hospital was founded to help the East End poor and needy. But since the war and the quarantine, we've had all manner of folk.
Can you be more specific?
Well, veterans, the elderly, dock workers. We even have a few mental patients. If there's space, we take them.
Well, Dr. Swansea certainly has confidence in your abilities. Are you in charge of the nursing staff?
Not in an official capacity, but the Pembroke doesn't always work above board, so to speak.
How is the duty roster organized?
Everybody works until they can't. If there's time, they'll eat a meal and shed a silent tear.
What about medical protocols?
Dr. Reed, We don't have the money and resources here at the Pembroke like they do in the West End. We do what we can.
For how long have you been working here, Nurse Crane?
I first volunteered at the Pembroke in 1911, a few months after Dr. Swansea was appointed.
And before you arrived here?
If you must know, this was my first job.
Okay.
I'll see you. Good evening.
Good evening.
Have you heard talk of any blackmail here at the hospital?
No, nothing.
Goodbye for now.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
Okay, yeah, I will just go up and save the game now. Yeah, I'll ask him about blackmail.
Have you heard any talk of blackmail going on in the hospital?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
Who I cannot get to?
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Do you need my med?
You don't have to worry about me, Doc.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Okay.
Good evening. Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
I'll leave.
The Goswicks came here in the first place.
Good evening, Nurse.
Good evening.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Oh, okay, so this is the blackmail, but I don't know why I was just given the option to ask around about it. That's a bit weird. Fuck. Okay, I'll just save the game for now and continue the next time. I do have a stash. Okay. Science. Oh, okay. Why can't I get this? I want this. Yeah, let's go with this one. Even further. Well, fuck. Yeah. Okay. Major district events. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases spreading among citizens. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. Yay, let's go! Yeah, wait, can I go back there, though? In any case, yeah, this is where I will end for now. It's a fucking amazing game. I love playing it, even though I sometimes rage. Well, I cannot fight the people, but I think I got the gist of it now. I didn't pay attention to my level versus their level, so yeah, I will try to go like to further do these kind of missions. So yeah. If I won't forget, I will try to go back to... I did not do this. I did also not do that. Yeah, I will try to get back to the docks. Oh, I do have to anyway, because of him. Cool. Yeah. But until the next time, stay safe, take care, and see you when I see you. Bye-bye.